On an evacuation flight last night, the US Embassy flag was flown out of Kabul, wrapped up, clutched by a soldier. This was the end of a 20-year era. President Biden returned to the White House today. He was taking a break from Washington as Kabul fell. His first response was silence. But that ended tonight, after more than a day.
I stand squarely behind my decision.
For 18 pivotal minutes, he spoke to reject almost every criticism of his decisions, blaming instead his one-time allies.
The truth is, this did unfold more quickly than we had anticipated. So what's happened? Afghanistan political leaders gave up and fled the country. The Afghan military collapsed, sometime without trying to fight. I know my decision will be criticized, but I would rather take all that criticism than pass this decision on to another President of the United States, yet another one, a fifth one. Thank you. May God protect our troops, our diplomats, and all brave Americans serving in harm's way.
He looked furious throughout, but the criticism is likely to continue, along with the chaos. The promise was always for an orderly withdrawal.
We'll not conduct a hasty rush to the exit. We'll do it responsibly, deliberately, and safely.
Over the weeks that followed, fears about future chaos would be dismissed.
But the likelihood there's going to be the Taliban overrunning everything and owning the whole country is highly unlikely.
But during June, intelligence warnings around the timetable for the collapse of the Afghan government were beginning to tighten. And this was the consequence: the exodus. Satellite images show the scramble this morning, the crowded runway at Kabul airport. From senior diplomats to ordinary citizens, this is their only way out.
I invite the representative of Afghanistan to participate in this meeting.
At the United Nations this afternoon, the lonely figure of the Afghan ambassador. Back home, his leaders have fled, but he stayed on to address the chamber and the world.
Mr. President, there is no time for blame game anymore. We have an opportunity to prevent further violence, prevent Afghanistan descending into a civil war and becoming a pariah state.
But are other governments even thinking about Afghanistan's tomorrow when today their priority is getting their own citizens out? And this is the grim backdrop to their debate. For this is how the US military is leaving Afghanistan.